By now, everyone has heard that supporters of Donald Trump, wanting to show their solidarity with their president, staged a March for Trump Day across the nation. Most of the rallies were peaceful, with folks driving by honking their horns in agreement with the marchers and their president. But not in Berkeley, California, the most tolerant city in the country. News reports coming in that day described the carnage as clashes between pro and anti-Trump supporters. The newscast implied most of the provocation and fights were the result of anarchist groups, but this is simply untrue. Surveying the footage from the riots at Berkeley on March 4, you will notice professionally made signs and banners with the website refusefascism.org popping up in the background. Just who and what is refusefascism.org? If you are a traditional Democrat and you've thrown your hat in the ring with this organization, listen carefully. They are a communist front group, and the initiator or founder is the unhinged conspiratorial Psycho Sunsara Taylor, who recently appeared on Fox News with Tucker Carlson. Miss Taylor is a writer for Revcom.us, which happens to be the voice of the Revolutionary Communist Party, USA. They are the group who, in the name of humanity, would like for America to join them in throwing off the shackles of personal liberty, the free market, religion, especially Christianity, and private land ownership. And they would like for you to embrace the murderous Maoist brand of communism because it works so well in China, North Korea, and Venezuela. RefuseFascism.org had their revolutionary troops show up at this event in Berkeley with baseball bats and steel pipes because, and I'm just spitballing here, they expected to crack some skulls. Regrettably, during their interviews, pro-Trump supporters who are being called fascist by these communist instigators made the counterclaim that they were the victims of fascist tactics. But this is inaccurate. These peaceful marchers were the victims of communist tactics. This is the Marxist-Leninist strategy known as violence meant to silence the opposition, as explained by former KGB agent Yuri Bezmenov, who defected to the West in 1970. As Bezmenov explained, communism needs an enemy, and they usually demonize their opposition by calling them fascist or Nazis. Most thinking Americans would ignore Psycho Sunsara and her cronies if she posited communism against free market capitalism. So she and her comrades created an enemy out of thin air by labeling the current administration fascist, and gullible Democrats took the bait. During my life, I have known many men, family, and friends who fought the Nazis in World War II. If I suspected for 1 second Donald Trump was a fascist, I would want him out too. But the new left, i.e. the old communists, are playing word games. They've redefined fascism to mean a threat, and Donald Trump is a threat. How and to whom is he a threat? I will answer that question without horns. To the communists, they're useful idiots, and the gains they made during the last 8 years of the Obama administration.
Walk away. You airborne? Walk away.
You airborne?
Well, I don't hear you.
Go Stalin!
Come on. Bunch of communist bastards.
Go Stalin!
I fought you in Vietnam, and I'll fight